Hey V's, I'm Marie from Humblebee and Me, and today we are looking at some fall 2017 favorites of mine. So I thought we would kick right off with something that makes me feel kind of old and adulty. I'm so in love with this floor cleaner. So this is like the Bona floor cleaning system. I have hardwood floors and this stuff is just amazing. So the liquid in here is a non-toxic biodegradable spray, and you spray it on the floor and then you go around with your broom, which is just this sort of lightweight roomy moppy type thing with a nice movable head, and a microfiber thing that you just rinse off when you're done with it. And it cleans your floors like you wouldn't believe. It makes my hardwood floors look absolutely amazing. And I've been using a lot of it because now that it is autumn and it is often quite damp, Lottie has been making an absolute disaster of my floors, my previously so lovely floors. So yeah, this thing is absolutely fantastic. My floors look great. It's because, you know, you don't have to like do a bucket and rinsing and stuff. All you do is like mist with the spray and then you wipe with the moppy bit. It's incredible. Like I'll just kind of whip it out and do a quick little if she leaves some muddy footprint somewhere, and it's great. And yes, I realize that this probably solidly propels me into adultdom, and I will never get ID'd again because I have now come out in public declaring that a floor cleaning system is one of my favorite things. Something else I am completely in love with right now is getting rid of stuff. It's amazing. I am looking at moving sometime within the next 6 to 8 months, and oh my goodness, I have so much stuff. It's just, a huge part of it is the fact that I have all these hobbies that require a ton of sort of accessories, like things like sewing and all kinds of DIY and bookbinding and jewelry making, and all of these things sort of require a bunch of things that you then transform into other things. And I just have so many things. And so I have been going through my things, and I've been being ruthless about things that clothes that I haven't worn in ages, or jewelry that I, was a gift that I've never worn, or costume pieces that, I made when I was 12, and I'm like sort of very proud of the amount of effort that I put into them. But if we're being realistic, I am not the same size that I was when I was 12, and I'm not the same shape that I was when I was 12, and I'm never going to wear that again, and it could have a better home somewhere else. So I say getting rid of things is so freeing, and when I am feeling quite stressed these days, it's pretty much my favorite thing to do, other than maybe using a microfiber cloth to wipe down my baseboards, because apparently the strangest things make me happy. As winter arrives and it gets drier and drier, I have rekindled my love with Cupuacu Butter. So this stuff is the unrefined stuff, and you can see that it's yellow and it's actually a little like beady. It kind of looks like a giant tub of like cooked millet or couscous or something. But this stuff is so amazing. Cupuacu Butter was one of my first butter loves because it's soft like shea butter, but it is really silky and almost silicone-y in the slit that it has. It's really the only butter that I'll just kind of carry around in a small tin in my purse and just apply to my skin neat over the course of the day. And it can hold over 400% of its weight in water, which I think is absolutely amazing. It's an incredible sort of skin helping ingredient in really, really dry weather. And I just did a lotion recipe with it that I am completely smitten with, and I'm definitely going to be making a bunch of other stuff with it this winter, as my skin is already just like, help, I'm so dry. So yes, Cupuacu Butter is amazeballs, and you should get some. In the world of music, I am completely re-obsessed with Regina Spektor, or maybe it's Regina. The city in Saskatchewan is Regina. Regina. Anyhow, Miss Spektor is an absolute delight of a songwriter and songstress, and I am completely obsessed with Samson and Eat. I can't listen to either of those songs enough right now. I listen to music quite obsessively, and so I am quite obsessed with both of these songs right now. And if you happen to sort of be behind me on a dog walk, there's a very good chance you would catch me singing one of those songs absentmindedly as I was wandering along, because they are wonderful. So if you haven't heard them, I'll throw some links to some YouTube videos in the description box below, because you should go listen to them because they're great. In the world of dog things, Yak Chews, Himalayan Yak Chews. So I love these because Lottie loves these, and also because they're really, really long lasting. So this is just one that I haven't given her yet. She usually has one on the go because they're something that continues to hold her interest, and that's incredible. They're cheese. They are like an incredibly firm, cheese made using sort of traditional Nepalese cheese making methods, and you can buy them made with just yak milk or with a blend of yaks and cow milk, sort of depending on where you buy them and what your dog's stomach is happy with. And they're super hard, and your dog will just chew and chew and chew and chew on them. And then when they get down to just like a little tiny bit, you can put it in the microwave on a little burst, and then it's like, poof, it puffs up like a magic trick, and then you can give that to your dog after it cools down, and they really, really like that too. So I'm a big fan of these things. So my inner stationery geek was super excited to discover these gorgeous notebooks at Notebooks in Montreal. So these are Rhodia Notebooks, and I have been a moleskin kind of person for a little while, but now I think I'm a convert. These things are so beautiful. So they have these gorgeous end papers. The paper is so beautiful. Like, sorry, moleskin, so beautiful. The lady at the store told me that it is vellum coated, and it just feels like silk. It's absolutely stunning. It smells good. And there's a cute zebra on the back, and with a little pocket that moleskins also have. So I'm a huge fan of these. I got 2 of them, a blue one and sort of this like reddy pinky sort of color. And I am so excited to finish my current journal, which is a moleskin, so that I can start writing in these. You can just allow me to wrap up by jumping onto the slightly stereotypical train of absolutely loving blanket scarves. So I got my first sort of blanket scarves last winter, and now that it is getting colder again, I sort of rekindling my love affair with them. So here in Canada, the quintessential blanket scarf is from Aritzia, and that is where all of mine are from. There are often quite good prices on them if you find a local Aritzia buy and sell group, because buying them new is, I don't know, they're like $90 or something. It's kind of nice to not pay $90 for a scarf. But this is one of my smaller ones, which is sort of only this wide and then this tall. It is very tall. It's taller than me. But most of my other ones are like 3 times this wide, as like a full blanket. And these things are amazing. They're like a whole extra mid layer of warmy coziness. They're fantastic. And then if you sort of find that you are in a venue somewhere that is quite cold, but you know, it would be sort of weird for you to just keep wearing your jacket, you can just it's like a blanket. You can just kind of blanket it up, and it's fantastic. So if you have yet to acquire yourself a comically large scarf, I highly recommend it. Actually, once when my dad was visiting last weekend, he took a nap with one of them because he thought it was a blanket. So these things are fantastic. And if you live somewhere cold, you should have one. I don't have any opinion about whether or not it should be from Aritzia. Theirs are pretty. I hear that there are also lots of really lovely ones available in the States that I can't get in Canada, and I'm kind of jealous. But yes, they're wonderful. And if you are a cold person like I am, I can't recommend it enough. All right, those are my fall 2017 favorites. I'd love to hear about some of the things that you have been obsessing over lately. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.